It's full throttle, lights out, and we are racing here in Phillip Island. And Martin does make the dream start from pole position. They shoot down towards the Doohan corner. On the inside, though, was Brad Binder. He can't quite get through, though. Bagnaia stays in third place. Marquez running wide through the Doohan corner, but Martin executes the perfect start. He leads for the first time through the Southern Loop. This has been a superb first lap by Miller. He now rubs elbow to elbow with his former Ducati teammate Pecco Bagnaia. Jack Miller then the man on the move. It has been Thriller Miller on this first lap of his home Grand Prix. Started 8th, he's inside the podium places as we complete lap 1.
Johann Antonio now has a go at the reigning world champion. Marc Marquez up to 6th, clearly thinking, give me that soft road tyre and get me in the group. He's firmly in the group as he picks up Johann Antonio as Bagnaia's back through on Miller.
Johann Antonio tries to tough it out around the outside into the Doohan corner. Well, that's really, really tough. He has done it, though. Brilliant stuff this by Didier, fighting for his MotoGP future. Marquez tries the inside line, tight run through the Southern Loop. There is no way through. At the end of that first lap, Jorge Martin already nearly half a second clear. A 1:34.4 in the opening lap from the pole man.
Binder has been able to peg that, though, in the first sector. Binder has closed that. Didier up the inside then of Jack Miller, who picks him aside. 1-4 with Marc Marquez, who picks the opportunity up and moves back through on Miller, who now drops 2 places.
Is into the Doohan corner, they go side by side. That's so close. Bagnaia just stands firm, but Martin and Binder here are checking out as Didier does go for it on the inside of Bagnaia into the Southern Loop.
Marquez and Miller battling again into Miller corner. Miller loses what is now 6th place.
Yeah, there's plenty of room there, wasn't there, for Marquez just to slot that Repsol on the inside. Huge credit here to the Johann Antonio. Look at the gap he's already immediately put him to Bagnaia in 3rd place.
And Zarco struggling to meet the apex of Miller corner there as he went around turn 4, which nearly let Marc Marquez through. Zarco's now on the inside line and he's going to drift wide into Siberia. Marc Marquez is taking every opportunity available on the table at the moment as Zarco now tries to get on the inside now as they go to the hay shed side by side. It's advantage Zarco again.
Yeah, Martin showing no signs as yet of having any significant drop-off with that soft rear tyre. It's another 1:29.5 as Miller fires on the inside of Aleix Espargaro as Aprilia in the Doohan corner. Jack Miller here coming on strong. The Aussie fans will be loving this. And that's pushed Miller then back up inside the top 6.
Bagnaia now is around a second adrift of Johann Antonio up ahead of him, so Bagnaia, rather than staring at a podium, now looks like he's defending 4th place, but Johann Antonio is now going to be locked into the slipstream of the factory KTM ahead of him and potentially staring at 2nd place if he can get this move done.
Johann Antonio has got great corner speed on that GP22 Ducati, and now we build. You can see there a bit of wear on the left-hand side of Binder's Michelin rear tyre. Johann Antonio pulls out the slipstream. They are side by side, and Didier powers on through. Fabio Johann Antonio then slips into 2nd place on the high-speed run to the Doohan corner. It's getting better and better for the Gresini Ducati man. This could be very much game on. Is there late drama building here in Phillip Island? Jorge Martin lost 0.4 of a second through Didier on that lap 21. The gap down to 2.4 seconds. And Johann Zarco has found a way through on Pecco Bagnaia. Binder thinks about a loom move on the inside. That's going to be really close. He does make it fit though, doesn't he? What a battle this is then for the final 2 spots on the podium. It's back in the hands of Binder on the factory KTM. There is the clear message from Prima Prama Ducati. 3 laps to go. Over the line, Martin comes a 1:31.3. The gap down there now to 1.7 seconds. Binder a 1:39.40. Binder, Johann Antonio and Zarco and Bagnaia, who found a 1:30.6. 7/10 quicker on lap 24 was Bagnaia.
Zarco through on Didier, then up into 3rd place. So Johann Antonio now loses that grip on that podium position. Is Johann Zarco now starting to alter the task?
Lewis Martin's going to be in massive trouble here already. He's lost another 10th in the first sector. Here we go then. Is Jorge Martin going to have some late heartache coming in? He may well not even finish on the podium. It looked like he was going to cruise and canter towards this Australian Grand Prix victory, but he rolled the dice and went for the soft rear tyre. Is that going to backfire late on here? 2.5 laps to go in Phillip Island. Look at his tyres.
It's not just the rear tyre, it's the front as well. And as you say, it's not just for one rider that's catching Martin, it's 4 of them that are catching him.
Zarco, now he's going through on the inside of Binder. He picks up the South African. Taking advantage of that is Fabio Di Antonio. They're side by side, aren't they? 2 abreast. Zarco has it now coming through Siberia. Binder came out the worst of that one. Zarco's aggression into turn 5. Now then, will Zarco just sit there and try and be the rolling roadblock, act as the perfect wingman? Bagnaia knows that. Bagnaia, this is a brilliant late rescue job by him as well. 6 points to Gat will be in the live championship. Here we go then, Martin leads by just 0.4 of a second.
I don't think Johann Zarco's going to have a choice here, Matt. I think he's going to have to either pass Jorge Martin or be passed by Bagnaia, because Jorge Martin did a 31.7 on the last lap. How is he going to be able to defend this on the final lap? He's got no rear grip left.
He's a passenger. Johann Zarco has waited 120 Grand Prix. He surely has to go for it. He has to make the move. Does he go for it here into the middle corner? He does on the inside. Martin might even miss the podium here. Bagnaia could be taking the victory. What an incredible last lap here. High drama in Phillip Island. You could throw a blanket, a tissue over the top 5. Out of Siberia we go. Jorge Martin was, what, 8 corners away.
He's going to be off the podium now.
He's not even going to finish on the podium. That soft rear tyre has destroyed itself. Get ready for the Frenchman's backflip. It'll be back for the first time since Valencia in 2016. What a race. What a circuit. Binder on the inside. Here comes Jorge Martin back into 4th place. But Johann Zarco, finally, we can say the Flying Frenchman is a MotoGP winner here in an unbelievable and incredible Australian Grand Prix. What a race.
The race-winning trophy. Finally, the first place trophy goes to Johann Zarco, a MotoGP winner at last.
If you love MotoGP, like and subscribe so you don't miss a video.